Hello, it's your furry professor, Kyra. Something I want to talk about today I feel like is one of the most asked questions I have ever seen to furries in this fandom, especially anyone who is new and entering and want to know how to deal with this specific thing. And that is, how do you deal with the hate? In case you don't know, furries are very hated. I can't really explain to you why, but they are just a very hated fandom and have been for a very long time. I personally have gotten hate since I started doing this, and in the beginning it was very hard to deal with, but now I think it's funny, and it's one of those really comical things to watch people hate you for just enjoying a hobby. So, how do you deal with it? Well, I'll talk about how I've dealt with it and what's helped me a lot, because in the very beginning, I didn't handle hate very well. It actually did make me want to stop very early on, but then I realized it's really not a big deal. So, how do I handle it now? Well, easy. I just don't. And what do I mean by I just don't? I don't deal with it. I block people, I delete comments, I report accounts, I report comments. I just do what I'm supposed to. I just kind of ignore it. But I also make sure that people get in trouble for the things that they say, because there is stuff that will be said to you that's very unnecessary. I have gotten death threats. I have gotten told, this is why your father died and blah, 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 and all this stuff. It's been crazy. It has been crazy. I have seen some really, really wild things in the 5 years now that I have been a furry and a fursuiter. It's really crazy. But I want to make something very much understood. The hate that you receive online doesn't always leave into the real world. From my experience, the second that I put on my fursuit and go outside into the real world, you're going to get more people that are enjoying what you do than hating it. Because people are less likely to say something to your face than behind a screen. Hate comment on the internet means nothing. It has no value. It has nothing. It's just words on a screen, typed out by someone who just can't stand to see somebody else having a good time when they're not. That's really all it is. It's just a matter of I don't like what you're doing because I'm miserable and I'm a piece of shit, so I'm just gonna make it your problem. That's what hate kind of boils down to. I've seen some crazy things, and what's really funny is they always come from the same kind of accounts. I go on, especially TikTok, I go on this person's account and it's nothing but Roblox videos. I know damn well that you're way too young to be talking to anybody like that, and probably shouldn't have the access that you do on the internet. So I block, report the account, all I need to. I make sure people understand their actions have consequences, because that's the biggest thing. You can't just say whatever you want on the internet and not expect someone to do something about it. It's not fair. Because why do I have to just put up with it? You know what I mean? But if you don't want to go through all that, just ignore it. It doesn't mean anything. You got to do what makes you happy. And if being a fursuiter makes you happy, then do that. Like I said, I have gone into the real world. I have public suited many times. I've done events multiple times. People are less likely to say the things that they do on the internet because now they're in the real world where their words can be heard by other people and they can get in trouble. I'll give you a really, really big example of real life stuff and what I mean. I was at an event in one of my other suits. I believe it was like a little fair or something. I was with my sister was my handler, and there were these, I was just interacting with this group of adults. We were dancing, having a good time. Well, then we had walked to this little stand that was selling little trinkets or whatever, and there are these kids that are keeping a distance behind me, but they're saying very loudly, I'm just gonna go rip their head off, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of them, blah, 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 blah. Well, I could hear them as clear as day, but I ain't reacting, I don't care. And my sister's panicking. These people are going to come after you. And I laugh. I laughed at her and I said, no, they're not. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, because, one, this is a very crowded place. And 2, do you see those adults on the hill that we just interacted with? She's like, yeah. I'm like, they're watching me, and they can hear them too. Because I can see the look on their face and how they keep turning to them and then to me. Like I said, if they tried to come after me, I guarantee they wouldn't have gotten anywhere close to me without being tackled by probably one of those adults. Hate doesn't mean anything. It carries no weight. It really doesn't. I'm going to keep doing this, and I have gotten the crazy stuff, and I've wanted to quit, and I said, nobody likes me, this is ridiculous, why am I doing this? And then I realized I don't care, because I'm happy, I like doing what I do. So why should I stop doing what I do because some 11-year-old on the internet who plays nothing but Roblox from, dusk to dawn doesn't like what I'm doing? You just got to ignore it. You really do. Ignore it, do what makes you happy, and everyone will be happy. But also, remember something very important. You can't please everyone. So the most important thing you have to do is to please yourself. It's just how it is. All right. Anyway, if you have any questions, anything like that, drop them in the comments. I will answer them. It'll be great. It'll be a fun time. Okay. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one I post.